Glycine. A name that may not echo loudly, but stands firm with quiet confidence. Founded in 1914 in Switzerland, Glycine carved its legacy, especially through the Airman series of the 1950s, introducing a new paradigm in pilot watches. Since then, the brand has consistently upheld its philosophy of crafting honest, utilitarian watches, faithful to the spirit of traditional tool watches. Among Glycine's lineup, the Combat Sub series stands as its modern icon, a collection that harmoniously blends the rugged impression of military watches with the functional reliability of diver watches. The classic 42mm case size has long been a mainstay, and more recently, the release of a 39mm model has expanded the range to suit smaller wrists as well. In today's review, we'll take a closer look at the new vintage-style dial model of the Combat Sub 42mm. Let's explore how Glycine's refined design language, infused with its historical roots, translates into a contemporary wearing experience. From the very first glance, the dial leaves a strong impression. Rather than a plain black, it features a horizontally brushed matte gray finish that mimics the natural aging of time-worn military watches. The tone subtly shifts under light from bright gray to near black, evoking the soul of a bygone era. The indices alternate between baton and inverted triangle shapes, all framed meticulously in steel. This adds a refined modern touch to the vintage base. A crisp white minute track runs along the base of the markers, balancing visibility and function. While it would have been remarkable to see this track loomed, its absence leaves only a slight sense of what could have been. The pencil-style hands exhibit a thoughtful two-tone treatment, a matte black lower half and a loomed white upper half, seamlessly matching the dial's color scheme. The thin white second hand reaches all the way to the edge, tying the entire design together. The date window at 3 o'clock features a black background with white numerals, preserving symmetry and visual consistency. Altogether, the layout achieves a delicate harmony of restraint, functionality, and understated emotion. Protecting the dial is a flat sapphire crystal, providing excellent durability and scratch resistance. However, the lack of strong anti-reflective coating can reduce legibility under harsh lighting or direct sunlight. Still, the thin profile of the crystal contributes positively to comfort and usability. The watch case measures 42mm in diameter, 50mm lug to lug, and just 10.5mm thick, which is impressively slim for a diver watch. The streamlined lugs and gentle curvature ensure the watch hugs the wrist without overwhelming it, making it remarkably wearable even for those with slimmer wrists. Crafted from stainless steel, the case is entirely finished with a fine brushed texture, emphasizing its utilitarian, no-nonsense character. The unidirectional bezel features a 120-click mechanism with a matte aluminum insert that integrates naturally with the dial. However, the bezel's slim profile optimized to keep the overall thickness down does compromise grip, requiring significant force to turn. This could be especially inconvenient when wearing gloves and stands out as one of the model's key drawbacks. The crown is positioned traditionally at 3 o'clock and at 7mm in diameter. It features a precise coin edge texture that ensures excellent handling. It operates with satisfying resistance and clean clicks, allowing for manual winding, date adjustment, and hacking. The crown threads in smoothly, with no noticeable wobble, reflecting high construction quality. The watch comes standard with a black natto strap, which impresses with its dense weave and soft touch. It avoids the roughness and stiffness often associated with cheaper natto options. Visually, it complements the dial perfectly and preserves the tool watch aesthetic. However, due to its layering, the watch sits slightly higher on the wrist, and it may not pair well with formal attire. With a 22mm lug width, the watch is highly versatile for strap changes. It can be paired with rubber, sailcloth, leather, or metal bracelets. Owners of other Combat Sub bracelet models will be pleased to know this version is fully compatible, making it a highly customizable and practical platform. The screw-down caseback contributes to the watch's 200-meter water resistance. While not ISO certified as a professional diver, it's more than sufficient for swimming and snorkeling. The caseback is engraved with the Glycine logo and Combat Sub branding in a clean, understated style, true to the spirit of a functional tool watch. Powering the watch is Glycine's GL0527 automatic movement based on the Salida 200. It beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour, offers a power reserve of around 38 hours, and supports both hacking and manual winding. Accuracy falls within 12 to plus 30 seconds per day, stable enough for everyday wear. The widespread use of this movement ensures easy servicing and parts availability worldwide. However, the relatively short power reserve remains one of its few limitations. In conclusion, the Glycine Combat Sub 42mm with the new vintage-style dial embodies what a modern tool watch should be: honest, reliable, and wearable. It delivers a compelling balance of functional design, proven mechanics, vintage charm, and refined execution. While minor shortcomings, like the bezel grip and lack of AR coating exist, they do little to disrupt the overall harmony of the watch. For those seeking a dependable, quietly charismatic companion that prioritizes practicality over showmanship, this Glycine may just be the perfect choice. This has been The Time Traveler. Thank you for watching.